Use the bidet today, huh?
You've never waken up and said something that you were gonna woken up and awakened. You ever awakened and said something out loud? What you were trying to say it in your dream?
Yeah, to my wife, and then you get stressed and you're like, what did I say? What did I say?
The ShedCast, brought to you by Alien Entourage and the Riverside culture.
What kind of frame? Oh, I like that drop.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah, that one makes me...
if you can't get it up, then you're not a friend of mine.
Sad.
If you have ED,
you can't.
You're not a friend of me.
Guava ice.
Yes, dude. It stinks like ice guava,
stinks,
How much did he send us of this stuff?
Just
2 G's. Yeah.
Yo.
Are they're full grams, you think?
Some more dabs.
He's going to.
You think they're full grams?
Yeah, definitely.
I want to start dabbing at home with that nectar collector.
Did we dab yet?
Late at night?
No.
Just get up in that.
we did take
Get up in that nectar collector.
Oh yeah, that's good, right? It's nice stuff.
Get my dabs on.
Get your dabs on.
Get my dabs on.
Get your dabs on. Get your dabs on.
Wow, dude.
Has anyone been to
What? It's cool.
Why are you making those noises?
I heard that there's now full recreational dispensaries up in Stanford. Has anyone
in Connecticut
visited one just to check it out, see what it's all about?
No, their weed stinks.
All right, fair enough.
It's too expensive.
And it's too expensive.
The only these are the products I've appreciated from dispensaries in the past.
Dildos.
And now I will say that you guys have particularly good weed, and your weed is hard to beat.
I could agree.
Especially when you have that cold brew weed, which was legendary. And then
Grease Monkey.
And then when you had that cherry weed, that was also legendary.
Cherry dog from fucking Hole in the Wall.
Ooh,
and now beautiful. This is on me because you guys typically have very potent and good weed, and I just usually don't partake. But those were the standouts from.
Dude, those are also my standouts too.
We got high as fuck when we were after that show the other night.
At that
we went to your apartment afterwards.
Yeah.
We got fucking.
Well, the other standout is obviously the dabs, which you and I hit in the parking lot before we went to that show, and I was really impressed because I haven't done. I don't think I've done a dab since college, or maybe like one, like not any time that like comes to mind. But that was like a night where I was like, oh, this is what I love about weed, because it was like balls deep into an edible, but instantly, like the peak. Because I usually prefer.
Which one? Again?
Do you find that it doesn't
when we
last
went to the concert?
Because you don't really dab as much. So like for me, because I feel like I'm always like stoned.
Right.
When I dab, I feel like it's an intense high, but it doesn't
fades
last.
out quicker.
It just doesn't last.
No, I think that the process of smoking, say it takes you 20 minutes, it takes 20 minutes to get to maximum high. Whereas the dab is maximum high instantly, so that
it's like when you first took gravities in high
so
school.
you're already high for the first 20 minutes that it would take you to smoke, which you think then you're not really calculating that 20 minutes in.
No, you're not.
But also, I think the come down is so much more because you hit the high instantly instead of like you gradually get high. Because you're smoking the blunt or the joint, and you gradually get high, and then you gradually come down. Whereas it's just like boom, and you come down. So it's like it is just shorter. I think it is. You're right. It's shorter. But it's like the same.
Well, it's also because you started at the highest, so there's nowhere to go but down, and then obviously
you can't. You're at the peak.
It's the nature.
You hit the peak right away, so you're going down.
Just coming down.
It's the nature of drugs that you're like, all right, I want to get back to where I was. All right, but back to dispensaries.
Sorry.
All right. Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't want to derail too much, but I did find a really interesting fact, kind of about what you just said.
Okay.
It's about taking cold showers. Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard of the benefits of cold showers?
Nice big boners.
Yes.
Huge bones.
Blood flow, you're saying then?
Everything. So fucking
shock proteins,
but mostly just in the sense of dopamine, right? So like when you have sex, I guess it like doubles your baseline dopamine levels. When you eat chocolate, it raises it by like almost
more than sex,
like 100%. No, it's less. It's like I think it's like
half.
Eat
chocolate while fucking.
Then
nice.
you probably
got a 300% boost.
But
like
a cold
you rub
shower
it on her back, and then you just start licking it while you're doing it doggy style. You just licking
that's got to be at least
chocolate syrup, fucking like
Afro
blowjob, a blowjob, chocolate syrup blowjob.
You fuck her doggy style, and you lick chocolate off her back,
or you just
eat at the same time.
You just eat a Snickers while you're doing it.
I mean, how much dopamine are we talking about then?
A lot. At least
Snickers would be more because then it like clears you up. Remember how it's like don't be a diva, eat a Snickers.
Yeah.
So you're fucking.
But that's at
like the nasal.
That's at least a lot.
At least a lot. Where it's in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like where your head's at.
But they say that the dopamine from a cold shower is like 2.5 times, so it's more than what you get from fucking cocaine.
No,
dude, it is. Check this out.
I've done both at the same time.
Check this out. So when you do anything like that, sort of like we were talking about with the dab, you get that instant gratification. Like when you do sex, chocolate, drugs, anything like that to fucking.
I like that.
And rock and roll, yeah. To fucking get your dopamine
sex.
levels up. It's an instant gratification, but it fades away faster. Just from taking a cold shower, it's 3 hours of gradual dopamine increase. So like you literally just have a 3 hour like tranquil fucking relaxed, satisfied feeling from taking a cold shower.
I've been.
Have you taken 3 straight hours of dabs though in the shed?
No, but if I did, I'd have to take a cold shower.
At the gym right now, the pool is not heated at all, and I'm the only person who's swimming in it.
There's not one old guy in it.
That's because your apartment's cold as fuck.
There's not one old. Yeah.
No, but I can tell you because what I do is I get in the sauna for about 15, sweating, all hot. I pretend like I showered, and that's why I'm all wet.
Nice.
I get right into that pool, which is like a cold plunge.
And then they're like, dude showered in the pool.
And I just swim for like 15, and it's fucking freezing. And dude, that's the best I ever.
It's really good for your muscles too.
Yeah,
like incredibly good, and it actually fucking like lowers the lifespan of your telomeres, which is like your biological age.
It lengthens the splits, right, or whatever when you split them.
Dog.
Yeah, I'm all about teleyears.
Split them,
yeah. So when you're
all right, let me get back to dispensaries.
All
this health nonsense.
Yeah, tell us.
Tell them my ear.
Tell us, Mears.
Tell them my ear.
Tell them my ear.
The other negatives of the dispensaries is sometimes they're shadier than the worst drug deals I've ever been a part of.
Really? Where have you been to a shady dispensary?
I don't know how. They're shady in that they make you check in, they take your ID, then they bring you to a room, they don't let you see anything.
That's less shady. From a libertarian perspective, it is more shady.
More often than not, guys just like, here, give me some cash, here's the drugs, and he's not weird about it. You go to the dispensary, and all of a sudden they're extremely weird about it. They got a security guard, they got, they won't let you see any of the product.
That's just Connecticut law.
No, I've been to a lot of states now, and I'm telling you.
No, in Colorado, they mostly like...
In most states, they won't hand you the product. They'll like weirdly like show it to you, and so they, for the most part,
you gotta come up to my car.
Have made drug buying not a fun experience.
They lie on their numbers.
Correct. Because why do you want to go into
by the numbers?
They lie on their percentage.
The THC percentages. Also, their whatever the moss the moss percentages or whatever it's called. Not moss. Fungus. The fungus growth and shit on it.
It's called the fungicide test or whatever.
Yes,
They have it on the label on the back. Actually, dude, I definly said this
mold.
OG ShedCast.
Right.
OG ShedCast. When I was at the dispensary back when I first got my med card, I met this dude who, I'm inside. He was having a fucking confrontation with the guy at the counter, and he was like, dude, he was in a Larry Bird jersey, like this tall ass dude in a Larry Bird jersey, and he was like,
did he look like Larry Bird at all?
No,
okay,
no, he's a tall black dude. But he was like, yo, fucking, this shit is bullshit, da 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 da. And I was like, yo, what is this dude bugging out about? So I'm like, I make my way over there, and he has a piece of paper printed out.
Don't call me sir.
No, low key, this dude's this dude was a biochemistry fucking double major at fucking UConn, and he tested it when he got home, and it tested positive for metalloids and fungicide or something like that. And me and this dude, so
metalloids.
Literally off that, I confronted him after we went outside. I was like, yo, bro, that's crazy. Da, da, da. So me and this dude just became friends.
And he was like, it's ma'am.
But I wanted to see if he was legit, and we became friends. And I was chilling at his crib and shit, and the dude was like a legit fucking chemist, bro. But he's the only person. He had a fucking 5-foot bong, and he would when I showed up there, he was like, "Yo, I got my bong fucking cleaning out."
You
and
can't
I was
just use that for
fun. I go, what do you mean? And he goes, it's outside. And I look outside, and he's got this bong leaned up against the house with the hose going down it, and it's just running water to it, cleaning it. He's like, yeah, I do that 3 times a day. And I was like, dude.
Well, you cleared that giant bong at a smokeout.
Dude,
I had one. I had one 4-foot bong, but it didn't last long. It cracked.
Back to
dispensaries.
So here's the positive to dispensaries.
Yes.
One, I've had experiences where you show up and they go, here's what's on sale, and you can get like an ounce of something that's solid for like $60.
Yeah.
So I've had that, and that's fun. Yeah. That's just fun. Then you don't care. You're rolling joints, and like, it's not $60 an ounce weed. It's not your top weed, but it's good.
It's better than what you're actually paying for.
Yeah, it's solid.
But it's you know why you're getting it for that cheap.
Yeah, because they have too much of it. It's been sitting around too long.
It's dried
they
out.
got
it's got that chlorophyll in it.
Or the wholesaler messed up and has too much of it.
Or like borophyll.
So, like, and it's been sitting on their shelf too long. Anyways, yeah. It's like why you go to the diner and they got a special. That's the way it fucking works.
Exactly.
All right. The other thing I like about the dispensary, firstly, I particularly like Durban Poison, and sometimes they have that.
Because that's a good sativa weed. Yeah, it gets you going.
Beautiful weed.
Great,
and that's the same smell as that Jack
African
smell, right?
Yeah. No.
That pine smell.
No, Jack smell is lemonine. Durban Poison is pine and
it is piney
resin.
though. Yes.
Resin.
Word.
African landrace strain.
Right.
Bernstein, you have great taste.
I love Durban.
And then the other thing I like is I do enjoy specifically a 5 milligram sativa gummy.
Okay.
I enjoy
like a
that.
Fucking
and that's like a very you can take that, go out drinking, and it's a very even burn.
Like a shot of espresso.
And it's specifically just open the door a little bit, but
I have I have this fucking app, which is funny, but I got a promo code for these gummies. They're 5 milligram THC, 25 milligram CBD gummies.
Oh, that's solid.
And I gave them to my wife, and fucking she said they were fucking the best gummies she's had.
Because you don't go and you don't go over that peak where it's a little bit disorienting or not functional.
And I think the CBD
you're just higher energy.
Absolutely,
yeah.
I have a ridiculously high edible tolerance, though.
I think I do too. I just go. I'm not high, and then I go to sleep.
I do that RSO from Magnum Opus. Shout out to our sponsor for this episode.
All the time. I do it every once in a while.
No, I do. Ever since we went to that show, I got that shit from them.
It's still on my teeth from that show.
Dude, I fucking for real though. I take that shit all the time. So like,
so tolerance is just through the roof.
Yeah.
Any
other pros to dispensaries?
Oh.
I would say on average, you guys have better weed.
Better prices, no tax.
Whoa, no prices.
Better pizza, better ingredients.
The only thing that's...
No, not us, I'm saying.
If you specifically have an affinity for Durban Poison, they might have that at the dispensary and it's good.
Yeah.
Or they might also have like 5 milligram gummies that I like. There's no other... Because like, dude, also, you know what's a sucker play is their pre-rolls, which sometimes it's nice to have pre-rolls because I'm lazy, and then they like put it in the keef. But they're never.
But there's not good weed. That's why it's not good weed.
But that's a scam. That's a bad excuse. It is a scam.
Pre-rolls are scams.
Yeah, of course. It's a shake shit.
It's like Newport 100s where the regular cigarette tobacco, when they pack up the regular the short cigarettes,
they put the perforated,
and all the stuff that drops on the floor and off the conveyor belt, they put in the hundreds.
Why though?
And they perforate.
I don't know if that's true, but it's.
But with the same tobacco.
But it's been used already. It's same with the pre-rolls.
Not used. The pre-rolls is all the shit they don't sell. That's all on the bottom. And they're like, all right, stuff these in pre-rolls.
Yeah, it's like that.
But that's not even like nugs. It's barely nugs.
Like the shake at the dispensaries. Like
yes, you can buy it for so cheap.
It smells like dirt.
Yep.
It's disgusting.
I bought that before. Super cheap.
Yeah, it's like $60
$80 half or something. It was like $80. It's
gross. You remember last week we were talking about the lucid dreaming shit?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yo, so I had another experience.
No.
And this might be because of the edibles.
Okay.
It might be because of the RSO. But this was yesterday.
Rick Simpson himself came.
And I was right in your butt. I was lying down.
R.I.P.
I was lying down on the couch, right? And Netflix just added.
It died in your butt?
Tonight, it must have been something you said.
Disrespectful.
I came in Texas.
Nope.
No, I'm good.
It's
because he's so awfully gay.
And it must have been something you said. I don't know the song that well.
No?
His cheeks were awfully tight.
There you go.
Must have been something in your butt.
Really nice.
It's all the butt kegels.
What's in your butt tonight?
It's all those fucking moon kisses you and Bernstein do.
That's right.
Must have been
Yo, so check this out.
So back to pharmacies.
Dude, so fucking Netflix got mad. They got mad anime, right? They loaded their shit. So I'm
angry anime.
No, yeah, real angry. So I was literally just scrolling like all the new shit that they got in there. I was like, wow, Netflix kind of
like, I don't ever have to leave my house again.
No
Netflix
ads.
is really helping me be a total loser.
100%.
They got my back on this one.
So I was I was just like, damn. But I was like, kind of like, oh, it's sick that anime's like kind of hitting that, like where they have this much shit on Netflix.
It used to be a lot tanner until anime. Started watching anime.
Yeah. Now me and the son don't get along so well.
Nami-san.
I'm a little bit more Irish. I used to be a little bit more.
Now he's Irish.
Yeah, but oh, that's. I was like, what the fuck are you saying? So I'm just scrolling through these fucking trailers, right? And I'm starting to like kind of pass out. I was like, I don't want to start anything because I'm gonna fall asleep. So I just kept flicking through the trailers, and I'm starting to pass out. And I don't remember closing my eyes, and I had the remote in my hand, right? And I just something at one point, I just seen this dude because I was like, my door was unlocked. And I was like, yo, I should lock the door. I'm going to pass out.
Yeah, right. You're jacking. All right, I got you. Jacking out the gay porn, dude. That sounds like you're
I guess I used to lock the door to my room.
If I'm passing. No, the house. Like,
Dad, don't come in here.
I was in the
not your door?
No, I was in the living room. Okay. But the living room door was unlocked.
Dad, I'm changing.
So I was like,
oh, this is a lucid dream thing. Okay,
I was like, no. I was just like, yo, I don't want to. Like, that's not comfortable to fall asleep with the door unlocked. But I was like really about to pass out. So I was like, if I get up, I'm not gonna pass out. So I was like, fuck it, man.
You gotta ride this wave.
I was like, I'll be all right. I haven't had any instances here yet. I'll be straight, yo. No one's gonna run in my door tonight or today. It was like mid-afternoon. I never take naps either. And my like
right in the living room.
Yeah, my sense of security must have been like on like edge because I don't remember closing my eyes. But dude, I'm just laying there on the couch, and all of a sudden, this dude just fucking jumps like from the door. And he fucking is about to Superman punch me, like, and I'm like laying down, and I like open my eyes, and this dude's coming, like, about to just rock me.
All night?
I have no idea. Nah, it was just like a regular dude. It was like probably my neighbor.
All night long.
Dude, it was probably my neighbor.
It was real.
Yeah, it was like I thought it was like a real dude. Mm-hmm. No. I'm lucid dreaming. So he throws the punch, and I fucking knock his hand away, and I throw a punch. But as I'm throwing the punch, I wake up, and I'm just laying down on the couch. I go, ah! And I was like,
no way,
what
dude.
the fuck, dude? And I was like, and I'm just sitting there alone, like, and I'm like, ah!
You hit him with the all for one, dude.
Yeah, dude, I was like, what the
That's
fuck?
happened to me a bunch of times.
I was like, yo, I gotta
too.
lock this door, bro. Something told me, I was like, you're not supposed to fall asleep right now. Like,
that's never happened to you, Mikey?
No, it's like this. No, the only thing that's close like that. Well, no, I've had probably something close to that, but that reminds me of when I was flipped over and my face was in the pillow. And then I had a dream. That's never happened to you?
Who flipped you over?
I just rolled over. Sleeping.
the boys.
Like a pancake?
The boys.
Dude,
Like a flapjack?
you can't sleep with your face completely fucking free of any obstructions. But yeah, so my face was in the pillow and I couldn't breathe. And I had a dream that I put a sweater on, like I have on right now. Yeah. And when I got to my nose, I couldn't get it off my nose. So I kept pulling it. I was like, fuck. And then I woke up and I was like, and I couldn't breathe. So the dream let me know, like, yo, you're suffocating. But it was like in a weird way. But that's like kind of.
It was tech giving you the Rakishi.
Yeah, imagine.
What the fuck? In the corner of the ring.
You
used the bidet today, huh?
You've never waken up and said something that you were gonna woken up and awakened. You ever awakened and said something out loud? What you were trying to say it in your dream?
Yeah, to my wife, and then you get stressed and you're like, what did I say?
Or she goes, what'd you say? You go, nothing.
Nothing.
And she goes, were you just sleep? No, I was not sleeping.
Yeah, okay. I
sleepwalk, so like I can't even say shit.
I have a black friend. It's relevant to the story.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Sounds like it.
Comedian.
Okay. You're supposed to say the racist joke first.
He was living in an apartment with 4 other comics, and it was kind of like a comedian crash pad, and that the comics that live there tend to rotate over time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was kind of like a long-running comedian apartment situation, cheap living, shitty apartment. And everyone kind of had their own lock on their door, but, one bathroom in the hallway, kitchen situation. So at one point, a new guy was moving into that apartment, and my friend wasn't told that. And so at 2 a.m, he's sitting in his room, and they live up in Harlem, not in a good area. It was like 140th Street or so, like not, and this was like 5-6 years ago, just not a good area. Mm. And my friend is hearing fiddling at the door, and he's hearing fiddling at the door. It sounds like someone's trying to break in. My friend goes to the door with the knife, And he opens the door and he goes, "What the fuck you doing, man?" Like ready to fucking stab him. Like someone's at his door, right? And it's like a little tiny kid, like this little tiny white kid, like smaller than me. We're talking tiny, right? Little fucking tiny white kid just like showed up and he was like, "I just moved in here, man."
Oh my god!
Like, better not come to my door anymore.
This is New York comedy.
And so my friend was all wired because he thought he was about to stab someone.
Yeah.
So he just turns around, goes back into his room, and closes the door and locks it. The kid is out in the hallway just going,
crying,
shaking.
"Hey, I need to know you're not gonna stab me. Like, are we cool,
dude? What?
Like, can you?
Because you have to face them again because you live in the building.
He's
now.
like, "Can you answer me?"
You never know. I
And
might
that
stab
guy
you.
left New York City the next day and never came back.
Seems smart. I told you that happened to me.
He wasn't ready.
I told you that happened to me in my parents' house back in the day. Remember I told you that where the dude showed up because the people used
the
to
rockstar.
No, the people who used to live in my house were like they used to fucking sell drugs and shit like that. So fucking this dude showed up in my house at like 2 in the morning, and he was like fucking looking for dope. He was like trying to party.
Oh, I do remember you told us that.
I was like, nah.
I know this is the house.
I was like, nah, dog.
That's usually more of a cocaine dealer like have to deal with type thing.
Dude, he was next.
That's usually not a weed thing.
He was It wasn't. It was like it was a fucking. He was looking for dope. He was looking for heroin.
Guy.
Because the dudes they used to party like hard like over there. And fucking.
What was the name?
And he's so greased up. He's like, "No, you're the guy." And you're like,
But he was saying that, dude.
What
He
was
was
his
wasted.
name?
He was wasted, and he was like,
"You're looking for a different dude."
he was
who
hanging out
moved
at He was hanging out at my neighbor's house, and my neighbor was hooking up with this chick, and he was fucked up, so he just started wandering. And he was like, "Oh, I remember this house." So he was like, "Yo, you trying to party?" And I was like, "Yo, my grandma's upstairs, bro. Like, it's 2 a.m. What the fuck are you doing?" And like, it's so funny because my little brother was downstairs with like half the football team, like all these fucking big ass motherfuckers and shit like that, and
Just blowing all of them.
And I'm obviously. Why do you think they were over? Fucking. But I'm like getting loud with this dude, and no one even heard.
Stakes,
no one
dude.
reacted. No one fucking did anything, dude. And I was like, I was like, yo, fucking. I was like, get the fuck off my porch. You know what I'm saying? I was like, get off my stoop, like, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, this my
And he
stoop,
goes,
motherfucker.
yo, and he goes, I go,
Stoop,
my whole
kids afraid
family.
to leave his
I go,
stoop.
dude, I go, my whole family's sleeping. He goes, I'll leave after I fucking finish this cigarette. And he fucking sparks his cigarette, and I fucking grabbed that shit, and I was like, dude,
the fuck outta here.
I didn't want to like threaten him, but I was like, dude, I'm about to fucking like, I
get
literally,
the
I
fuck
think I
outta
could
here.
legally shoot you right now.
Depends in
Not in
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Not in
Get the
Connecticut.
Connecticut, the
fuck out my
laws. They don't
face.
have stand your ground
He
laws.
could have walked
It
in
was
your
a long
house and
time
you
ago
couldn't have
anyway.
shot him.
Statute of limitations. Not that I even had anything to
get
shoot him
shot,
with,
it's fine.
obviously.
He
but
could
I
have
was
killed
like,
you
dude,
and you
fuck
couldn't
outta
have shot him in Connecticut.
here. Dude, but I went over
Yeah,
to my
pretty
neighbor's
much.
house in the morning, like early. Like, I would get up early.
And I was like, yo, I'm
knocked
trying
on
to party.
I knocked at the door. I was like, yo, what the fuck is good? And they seen me at the door, and they fucking, I saw them, and they went and got the kid, and they were like, yo, what'd you do when you were, I heard them through the door, like, what'd you do when you were out last night? And he was like, fuck. And this dude comes to the door, and I was like, yo, what's good, dude? And he was like, dude, I'm so fucking sorry. I was so fucked up last night. Like, my bad. And we were like cool after that, but it was like heated. It was like I was like, yo, this dude's he was like trying to walk
He's
past
lucky
me
you
into
didn't
my
punch
house.
him.
He was
in the
gonna
face.
take the deed.
He was trying to walk past me into my house. He was like, nah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
He's like,
I'm
"Nah,
here."
we're good."
Yeah, no, you know
Right.
me. I'm good. That's what he was saying.
He goes,
like,
nah, I know homeboy.
I know right where to go.
He goes, I know homeboy. This is his house.
Oh, yeah,
And I
you
go,
thought
"It's
you
not
were-
his-"
Yeah.
I go, it's not his house anymore, bro.
He
My
thought you
family
could-
lives here. Like,
yeah.
what the
He was
fuck you
about to
talking
call the police because you don't even live there.
He was.
No, he
was
probably thought he came out like
Yo,
I
what
was
you
like.
doing with homeboy?
He's tied up in the closet or something.
He goes, yo,
He probably thought he just made a new friend. He was like, "Oh, you look dope,
70
yo."
for a dime. Tell Mikey. And I'm like,
No, he
dude,
doesn't
Mikey's
want to.
sleeping.
Yeah.
And he goes, fucking tell him again.
Tell him again.
Fucking make a scene.
Mikey.
Making a fucking scene right now. Mikey.
70 for a dime. That's a deal.
Straight. I'll be back later to pick it up.
That's old school.
Come on, tell
Blow
him.
my fucking balls off.
Old school ShedCast.
It's
Because
the
you don't listen to
outro
the
to the ShedCast.
ShedCast.
That's the outro to our ShedCast.
He-
Mikey.
Mikey.
He said he doesn't want to. Well, tell him.
Do you wanna
Tell
bring
him
it-
to do it.
Should we bring up the video for old time's sake?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
So Brent, so you can see it. Yo, also I did have one thing I wanted to bring up this podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, a big announcement
Yeah, big announcement.
All right.
that'll affect your fan base.
Hector's trapped.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, you did.
I knew it did.
Yeah, you did.
You're so smart.
You're so silly, dude. What are you doing? There it is.
You need volume, anybody?
Nah, we're all
Where's
good.
Mikey?
He's asleep.
He's asleep.
70 for a
He
dime.
doesn't want to.
Dude. I'll come back at 4. Don't fucking. I don't want to make a scene. There's a cop over there, and there's.
Well, leave.
She looks like a fucking. She looks like a middle school
Dude,
teacher.
hook me up. I don't
Well,
want to
leave then if there's a cop
You
over
already
there.
fucking made a big ass scene.
70 for a dime. That's a fucking deal. I'll be back at 4 to pick it up.
He doesn't want to.
Dude, fucking tell him.
I already fucking told him.
Tell him again.
He fucking said no.
We'll make him say yes.
I'm fucking gonna tell him.
Mikey!
Damn, you're fucking making a scene.
Fucking
Leave.
do it, man, so I can get the fuck out of here.
I
Sweat my
can't.
balls off.
Oh my god.
Just leave. Just go somewhere else.
Mikey.
Come on.
You know she does it, too.
I'm
She, like,
fucking sweating
leans in.
my balls off.
It's a classy lady.
You got big
Man,
balls.
Mikey.
He's asleep, and there's a fucking kid asleep too.
God damn it.
There's a kid asleep, too.
Mike, come on.
You're fucking making a scene. Just get out of here.
Mikey.
Dude, fucking call Mikey.
Just close the door at this
He's not
point,
asleep, I
right?
was just talking
Nah,
to
dude,
him.
this is World
But he
Star.
was asleep when you were talking to him.
Mike. Up.
I can't. Just leave. He's not gonna want to.
Dude, yes, 70 for a dime. It's the only place I
can't.
can go.
There's other places you can go.
Killer
No,
Joe.
there isn't.
Sell them to people at HEB or somewhere.
Hi, no, come on.
Come on.
Can't.
What part of Cali is that?
I don't know.
I don't know, dude, but
It's the best part.
dude,
It's the
imagine,
best part.
imagine going to a drug dealer's house and just yelling, Pete, Petey,
Get the fuck out here! I need this shit right now.
Drugs really just turn you into a 4-year-old.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
tell him I need it.
He's like, be back at 4 to pick it up.
I don't understand what's going on here, though. Because, like,
on.
is she saying that she can get 70 for a dime somewhere else?
I've got a
she's
4-hour
saying-
shift at the Burger
Saying
King.
she's paying above market.
Yeah,
So
for a dime of
fucking
crack.
hook it up.
From this
It's
guy?
a dime of crack, dude. That's the whole fucking thing.
Is that the price of crack?
No, that's why she's like, yo, I'm giving you 70 for a crack ride.
Bro,
Oh.
I'm pretty sure she. I think it's
A dope bag, you think?
I think it's meth.
Meth? Okay, meth.
Yeah, if I,
mean,
if I remember correctly, the context of the
Maybe it's
video.
meth. That makes
I think
sense.
it was meth.
But she's willing to pay a
What
way
if she
high
wants-
price.
What if it's the Mikey X?
Ooh, yes.
got a jar full of
full
me. Him.
Dude, she's sitting there going, I just made fucking a little bit of fucking cashola by selling the air conditioner unit I stole out of my rental.
Yeah.
And she's like, I got a half a shift at Burger King. Burger King.
You remember that shit from Friday where she's like, yo, fucking Craig, can I use your microwave?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, sure. And she goes, can I like use it at my house? He's like, Felicia, fuck. Or that's bye, Felicia. That's what that shit was. It was bye, Felicia.
When I was in Tucson, I got to deal with a full-fledged lady meth head,
Oh, Jesus.
which was interesting. So they did an open mic before I did my stand-up show, and then firstly before I went, I was like, "Who's the 2 best guys? They can do some time on my show," which is cool. I got to throw some locals a couple
That's
minutes,
awesome.
which was
Hell yeah.
nice. And then also they made an announcement at the end of the mic. They're like, "All right, we got a paid show, so everyone's got to clear out." I was like, "Wait, this is all comics here?" They go, "Yeah." I was like, "Anyone who wants to stay can stay. We don't have to." Like, if comics feel like hanging out for the night,
Yeah.
we don't have to throw.
Everyone out.
Yeah, I don't care if they've been doing comedy for 2 minutes, and we don't have to throw people who are trying to do comedy out of the
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Let them
absolutely.
hang out.
Cheers,
That makes
mate.
sense.
So
Yeah, it's very nice of you.
there was one lady who was at the open mic that I guess was not a comic, and then at the end of the show, she's
Get her
hanging
outta
outside. Everyone's smoking cigarettes type
goes-
thing,
He goes,
and she would not stop with like the. It was like on repeat, like, I gotta help out my mom tomorrow and clean the house. Who knows where I can get some coke? Anyone got some coke tonight? Like, interrupting every conversation didn't matter. Like, I got this
That's
thing
not a
going
good
on.
excuse.
I got this thing going on with my mom tomorrow. I gotta clean. So since I gotta clean and
I
like,
need Coke.
you
What?
could also tell like 10 years prior, she was probably an attractive lady and kind of
Oh,
used
nice.
to people getting in her way.
Yeah.
Because I could just see it where it's like 10 years earlier, like, you're like, oh shit, yeah, I'll get you some, let's do it. No problem. Like, cause
I'll help you clean
She's
your house.
26.
could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
It's an old 26.
And then all of a sudden,
Red shirt 26.
and then all of a sudden you get over that hump of, it's
You gotta
ugly.
you gotta just get her out of there.
It's ugly.
It's ugly, dude.
Dude, fucking
it's ugly.
cocaine's a hell.
In Arizona?
Dude, imagine me in a meth.
That-
I mean,
Meth in
imagine being a meth
Arizona?
Meth in Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the name of your fucking.
It's ice,
memoir.
so you gotta stay.
It's almost
Yeah.
it's almost interesting when you process. You're like, oh, this is an authentic like movie character level meth head. This is what I would see in Cops. This is what they portray.
She's like
Did we tell you
a
about
blonde lady.
Did I tell you?
Blonde lady or a brunette lady?
She didn't have
I guess a dirty blonde.
Yeah, blonde lady,
Yeah.
right? That makes sense.
Did I tell you about the meth head in Denver, the one that ran
I
into me
used
and my
to be
brother?
prom queen.
No,
I don't think so. No.
Dude,
When I had teeth, I was prom queen.
True.
yo, who's
Before I was at
that
the Shell station.
Oh, was that the lady that fucked Jim Morrison at the fucking Toad's place?
Yeah. Before I was in the Toad's place bathroom giving
The
blows.
Lizard King. I was blowing the Lizard King.
I was blowing the Lizard King. Bitch, you're thinking of Snow Dogs.
Kitty movie, you idiot.
She's like, what?
You're thinking of Ringo.
Get out of here.
What the fuck was I saying?
About a crackhead he met in Denver rolled up on you and
Meth
your brother.
head, silly. Fucking, so Mikey was passed out.
On the fucking corner after a
that's like
fucking
Ghost,
scooter
man.
accident.
Oh shit!
that's a ghost, dude.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I was like, why is that door opening?
Oh, this is
Cake.
Speaking of
Oh, a
drugs,
piece of cake.
Christ.
Because cake can't go fucking 30 minutes without chocolate cake.
Dessert.
I love fucking cake, dude.
Yeah, and you should start eating and
It's
stop
like
fucking it.
You ever watch that movie American
That's what it's
Cake?
made for.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
American Cake, that movie.
No, Is It Cake? Have you seen that?
Have you seen Layer
The
Cake?
show Is It Cake? Have you seen this?
I have seen that
Wait.
show.
Is It Cake?
I've seen that
They
show.
make
Fake
a
cakes.
fucking thing.
yeah.
So it's like a pocketbook. And they'll put it's 5 things, 4 real pocketbooks, 1's a cake.
I will
Can you
also
guess?
say
Is it a cake?
it's the dumbest thing in the world because I don't need a cake
crazy.
to look like a pocketbook.
No.
That doesn't make the cake
Nah,
more
it's for
appealing.
content,
Yes, it
dude.
does.
It's
I
for-
understand
What?
that it's
Yes,
for
it does.
content.
Dude,
I'm just saying,
like a burger, it
I
looks
like
like
a
a burger,
delicious cake
and a lady
because
gives it
it's
to her husband.
delicious.
But what if it's also delicious and it
Yeah,
looks
but
like your head?
But I'm saying it doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, it does.
If it's
visually cool.
I seen one where they cut a baby up.
That's
I hate
gross.
that shit.
But
What if it's Hitler? You wouldn't eat
No.
the
The
Hitler
beauty.
cake.
All right,
It
wait,
tastes
wait.
good.
Let me
tastes like shit.
let me change what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
The beauty of a beautiful cake is that I can look at it and see the deliciousness.
But do you prefer a
if I
shape?
can see the moistness, and if I can see the chocolate, if I can see the decadence, if I can see all the elements
How do you see
coming
all
together.
that underneath the fucking icing, though?
I'm saying if you slice me a piece of cake, or if I'm looking at the like I can look at a
You
cake.
don't care the outside. You want
I can look at the cake.
You want the inside.
I'm saying the beauty. It's like the way a lady with big tits. The big tits are what's beautiful because they're big fucking tits. It's the same thing with the fucking cake. I wouldn't need you to
Yes.
paint like your tits so that they weren't tits. They're great because they're tits. Chocolate cake's great because
the
it's delicious
beauty
chocolate
of-
cake,
Damn,
and I can see the deliciousness. That's what's not like the fact that I can see it.
So the actual beauty of the cake is when it's
Is-
on the table on the plate sliced up already.
Or
And you could see all the slices
Or
and you're
if
like,
it's-
oh, I'm taking the big one.
or if it's
That's
as the cake, but like I can see
a slice
what
out of
makes it so good.
But what
Yeah.
if it looks like a pocketbook and you can see
But I'm saying if it looks like a pocketbook, you're actually
No, I'm saying-
brings up a good point.
you're ruining what gets it going
No, it looks
for me.
cool, and then I slice it in
I don't
half,
need it to look cool.
and it's moist.
I want it to be delicious and look
But
delicious.
you can't look delicious from the outside.
But you wouldn't want to eat a
gotta
good
cut it.
pocketbook?
Can I?
What if a pocketbook tasted noise?
Listen. All those fancy cakes that look like things are just covered in fondant.
I heard your
or
nickname
whatever.
in middle school was Fancy
Fondant?
Cake.
Yeah, there's no way that they taste as good.
It's like all
There's-
just sugar.
All right,
What if it
there's
does
no
taste
way.
good?
Wait,
It's just all
there's
sugar.
no
There is a
way.
way.
There's no way the cakes
And there's a will.
decorated to look like pocketbooks are as delicious
As a
like
regular
your
cake.
best just regular cakes.
That's a false
Exactly.
statement. That's a
Thank
false
you.
statement.
I'm with
You and
It's a
I
false
never vibe
statement.
like
Yeah.
this.
I could agree
Yeah, because
with that.
both you guys
Because you gotta use fondant.
You guys don't have taste
Regular
buds.
Fondant don't
cakes
taste
look
good.
better.
You guys don't have taste buds.
Regular cakes look better.
Dude, the cake
Yo.
inside of the pocketbook is still
They
the
just
same
became
cake.
taste buds when they fucking did
it's all
that
about
shit.
appearance.
You guys have 3 taste buds left amongst the both of you.
Parents have
I got so many taste buds.
Dude, the fondant.
Dude, me and
okay,
all my
yeah.
buds, me and all my fucking taste buds just hanging out together, just fucking eating cake.
Being
Dude,
gay
I
together.
got big fucking taste buds.
Yeah, that's why you only have 3 that can fit on your tongue. Because they're big. They're enlarged.
2 other fucking
You
flavor
don't have a refined
sensors.
palate.
Mikey! Why are you gonna say that? I got 70 for a cake.
I got 70 fucking taste buds for a cake.
There's a lot
That's in there. Don't worry about
That's
good stuff right
There's a
there.
lot in there. Ooh, it burns my nostrils with all the turds.
Hey, you kids like to dab or what? But by kids, I mean people over the age of 21 who live in Michigan.
This is brought to you by Magnum Opus. The fucking
For all our Michigan fans out
Michigan.
Yeah, quit getting pussy high, you bitches.
You dumb fucking idiots.
Yeah, get real high.
You fucking dumbasses. You fucking dorks.
I sucked the ball into the tube.
Yeah,
Pause.
It's called a cylinder.
So you just ruined the piece?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a dumb. No,
It's not a tube, it's a cylinder.
But this episode is brought to you by Magnum Opus. Follow them on Instagram, Magnus_Opus_MI. Out of Michigan. Prima Materia. No sales. But they do create a variety of products for those in need of relief, revival, and realignment. DM for details. Microdoses, RSO, and a whole bunch of other shit, bro.
Yeah, it's not
live rosin and flour.
All the good
It's not the wax that's making them cough. It's the lack of white blood cells.
Yes. That are now being healed.
They're being healed now.
By
Though.
the fucking cannabinoids.
The terpene profiles are amazing. The guava ice fucking smells like fucking fresh guavas sliced up in the fucking Tupperware.
It's really good.
It
is really good.
I really like it.
This one specifically is a 149 over 70U.
It's
Yeah, it's the fucking crayons.
The microns.
Fucking crystallized.
They're the microns.
Yeah, it's the microns.
It's the size of the holes in the.
Restore yourself.
It's not the size of the hole.
It is.
It's the fucking
Micronological.
Size of the
It's the size
Ocean
of
in the boat.
yeah.
gap in his asshole. What?
No.
Oh.
Capes.
Shout out to Magnum Opus.
Yeah.
Shout out Magnum Opus. Fucking, they got the most fire product.
Go follow.
Whatever you're into, this could help you out with it. And if you're into relief, definitely fucking DM them for free test products.
No, for
Because there's nothing for sale.
information.
Yeah,
Nothing.
It's all
information.
Just DM him, you know? Say what's
Yeah.
up.
If you live in Michigan,
Ask
you're
him.
21 and older.
Just tell
Be
them
like,
hi.
yo, what's up? And
Yo,
then send
DM
us
him.
nudes.
Be like, yo,
And
you
they
up?
make good stuff.
Yeah,
What?
be like,
Yo,
what's
hit him
up?
hit him up and be like, yo, you up?
Yo, you up?
And he's like, my boy's like, yo, new number.
You better be careful. He's Marine. Looks like the guy for the Terminator and Terminator 2.
A little bit.
Better be careful.
New rosin. Who just?
Who this, bro?
Alright, that's our
49
episode.
to 70 you. Who
Maybe
this?
HD threw a fantastic show for us when we went over there. Humped the trails. Killed it.
That's never gonna get old.
All right, let's get back into it.
So, you guys don't know what the fuck
Wake
you're talking
up.
about. The cake inside is still good.
I'm not saying it's not
Mikey,
good.
stay
got-
to the right, Mikey.
I ain't
saying
been
if
saying
it-
a lot
No,
to right.
look at your arm. You're
Yeah.
all the way over there.
Dude, you're out of your mind, dude.
Go to the right.
I am to
Or
the
your
right.
left. Your left.
My
right.
see, he keeps saying to the right.
My right.
I'm to the left. I am to the left, dude. He's all the way over there. He
Bernstein's
moved over.
actually doing perfect.
I'm doing great.
He did last podcast. Great. You were the one.
The,
Dude,
the,
I have
let me get back.
responsibilities
The-
over
the
here,
chair don't
and you
go
have
any
nothing.
further.
So you
They're
gotta stay
fucking-
closer
they're
to me.
bumping at the
Shut up,
middle.
dude.
Look.
I know. He's
Stay
fine.
closer to
Lean
me.
into the right.
Yeah, but I have more responsibilities over
Peep
here. He has
Game.
no
The
responsibility.
responsibilities is gone. Peep Game. Back.
Fuck you guys, dude.
Back.
Sid.
Back. Okay.
No, actually, I wanted to respect Mikey for going dumpster diving and getting these great chairs.
They're dope.
They're
These
not
are good
dumpsters.
shed
They're
improvements.
not
Can I go
dumpsters.
back to the fucking
Sure.
just the meth
But
head
then
real
can
quick?
I
at
hear about
Denver?
the shed? I mean, the chairs.
Obviously.
Okay.
I'm not talking about
Excuse
you.
me. Perdóname. Fucking
Pidome.
peed on me. Who peed on you? Fucking. So Mikey was passed out. You were doing your own thing. Me and my brother went out to fucking breakfast. Side note, he goes to fucking put ketchup on his like omelet and it doesn't come out. So he like points it at himself and it just shoots all over his brand new shirt. Like $65 cookie shirt. Just fucking ketchup just splatters all over the place. So as
He's
he's
wearing
like
a $65 T-shirt.
It was a
it was a
brand shirt.
Cookies brand shirt that he got. It was like a special release that he had won a thing for, so, or like he had done like a like you know when it like comes out or whatever the fuck. So he got like a special.
Some shirts
release,
cost
like,
$60
thing.
bucks.
Yeah, definitely. But it was like a dope, designer shirt,
You could
brand new
say that.
shit. Yeah, it was sick.
Some
I
shirts
don't
cost
understand
$100.
expensive trashiness.
It was dope.
It's not trashy.
It's cool.
Nah,
it was really
dope.
sick.
Dude,
Yeah,
like
it's a
Cookie
good
Monster.
What do you have a
shirt?
Versace T-shirt?
It's a fucking dumb drug T-shirt.
What kind of cookies?
No,
Like
it's
sugar
not. It was-
cookies?
No, it's really sick actually. It was fucking a cool ass shirt, and honestly, like
Yeah,
it was,
dude.
came out. It was like one of the limited drops. Like it was dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a limited drop.
So this
that
shit
argument.
He
gets
just doesn't
fucking
understand.
gets ketchup all over that shit, and
Yeah.
then so he's like, "Oh, dude, this is unbelievable." We're just like sitting there, and we're trying to just get a check and get the fuck out of there. He's kind of salty. And all of a sudden, everyone just fucking turns their head because the door just smashes open. And you just, like, hear, like, the wind comes in, and there's a dude.
Like a Western movie?
Like a Western movie. If there was a saloon door, it would. Yeah, he goes.
I'll play poker against your best guy here.
He goes, which one of you sorry sucker flatfoot sons of a bitch are gonna play me?
I'm Johnny Forehands, and I play 5-card poker. Now, which one of you fools wants to lose your money?
Whose wife am I fucking tonight? Dude, he fucking this like small ass like Spanish dude fucking is standing in the doorway with 2 pigeon feathers poking through his ears.
That's dope, dude. That's so
dope. That should be your new look.
And his eyes are, dude, his eyes are
always holding a piece of chocolate cake with 2 pigeon feathers.
Yes. Dude, yo, he's
I might lift off.
He's buzzed,
insane.
bro. And so he's standing there, and then he just runs in, and there's like the bench where like you're in the sitting area where you're waiting for a table, and he just like pops in between like a family. Like,
did you even see him enter the door?
No, everyone saw him enter the door. It blew open, and everyone in the restaurant turned their head.
And then they looked back, and then all of a sudden he just popped out.
No, he ran.
He ran from the sidewalk open into the restaurant,
and then right to the waiting area. No, to the waiting area.
Oh, the waiting area.
And right in between a family, he runs in between is like fucking a couple, like a girl, a kid, a wife, and a dad, and he just like sits in between them, puts his arms around him, and he just goes, and everyone's in the restaurant's like, what the fuck? And then you just see a waitress come out. She goes, hell the fuck no, get the fuck out of here. And this dude's like, chill, they're chasing me, He's like, chill. And she's like, no, get the fuck out of here. So she like grabs this dude by the collar, kicks him out, right? Luckily the fucking feathers stay in his ear. So we get our check and we walk out. When we leave the restaurant, he's in the middle of the street, like on the middle line as cars are passing by. And he's like, fuck you, like cars are passing. And he goes, what do you want? What do you want? And he's yelling at these cars, right? And so pedestrians are passing, and like it's just like families walking by, and he's like, yeah, I fucking thought so. He's like, what the fuck do you want? Like he's getting in everyone's face.
If this story doesn't end with you guys chilling with the guy, then
dude,
I don't know.
No. The funniest shit is, right, he's going up to every person he sees, and he's starting a problem with him, right? And this dude pulls up to the light on a bike, like a fucking cycle bike. And
it was an electric bike?
No. Like fucking
a mountain bike?
No, like a street
like
bike.
A Haro?
I don't know. Like the shit Bernstein rides.
Like a mongoose?
And this dude,
mountain bike, yeah.
This dude is yoked.
Doesn't know his bikes.
Like he is like fucking world's strongest man. He, like shouldn't be riding a bike. Like
blonde dude, right? A white blonde dude?
No. He was like fucking. He was bald, like
a white bald dude or a black bald dude?
White bald dude. And he was it was comical seeing him on a bike.
That's what I'm saying. It looks hilarious.
You were like, yo, look at this fucking huge dude on a bike. And this dude runs up to him because he stopped at the light.
Because he's
like,
fucking with everybody.
He's like, what's up, motherfucker, like that. And the dude just fucking like puts his feet on the ground. He goes, no, and points this way. And the dude, like, who was incoherent, like literally was about to fight with mad people, like everyone. He just started with everybody. He just goes, all right. Like he was sober enough in that moment to know, like, this dude's a fucking monster. He's gonna ruin my shit. And he just goes, all right, cool. And then just like sees some like dude with a brief, like walking to his job. And he's like, yo, motherfucker, blah. Like it was unbelievable. I've never seen some shit like that. Denver was.
And then we saw it again with that lady that was following that dude, like saying, fuck you,
with
motherfucker. Yeah, with the broom. Yeah, yo. Fuck you, mother. And then we were like, she's looking at us like, what you want? And I was like, oh. I
was like, I don't want anything.
You didn't videotape any of this?
No, dude, they would have ran up and tried to snatch. They were crazy out there, dude. They were nuts.
I heard there was a nice place over there.
It's nice.
It is nice, but it was a wild.
But it's like wild, but because it's not like so like New York City, like New York City is like it's like city, big buildings, alleyways, like like the homeless are like, and there's so many people that the homeless are packed in. They're hidden within the people.
Yeah, but no one even cares. Like,
but Denver, like I'm talking about population wise.
Talking about Denver.
No, Denver is more spread out.
Yeah.
So you're walking down the street and then you hit a corner and then it's like tense and you're like, ah.
Or there's like a dude just like smoking a crack pipe, like on like right there. And
is there a lot of poop on the ground?
No. It wasn't dirty. That one chick was sweeping everything up.
Me and Bernstein were dodging bird poop, but that was pretty much
no, it wasn't. It wasn't too dirty, but it was at certain points when we took the scooters to go to the stadium.
Yeah,
we went through Tent City. We went through like a little tent city.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Did you like chill?
No,
we went.
They were looking at us like, "Oh, you got money to rent scooters?" And I was like,
you guys had
"There's a
scooters?
lady with a baby,
with that
baby doll,
Yeah, scary, dude. Scary.
In a tent." Like,
I'll get myself like a whole DJ outfit, like I'm scratching.
Remember?
Yeah, I do.
The lady with the baby.
Oh yeah.
It was like there's just wild shit, but like we're just like electric scooting right past them. Bam! Oh shit, see you later. Nah, but it was wild. But it's more like because New York City is the population of actual residents is so high that the homeless people are kind of just mixed in. But there, it's not. It's like you're like by yourself a lot.
They're just also out.
No, New York.
No, they're also just out everywhere.
But New York, there'll be like 10
like
strangers right around. You don't know them, but if something pops off, there's 10 people around you. They can be like, yo. But in Denver, you hit a corner, no one's around,
and it's
just like a bunch of homeless people.
It's crazy because it's cold out there in the winter.
Oh,
and it's hot and cold in the same day. Remember?
Yeah.
Because you're
landlocked.
Desert temperature.
Yo, I didn't realize
this.
The elevation. It gets hot because you're closer to the sun. I never even fucking thought about that.
But
also,
I've always been at sea level, dude. I'm a sea level motherfucker.
That's true. We're always next to the sea.
Which is crazy because right now we're at 0.
Yeah.
And when we were out there, we were at fucking almost
and it got
6,000.
90 degrees, remember? It hit 90 and then it was 40.
But then at night, the sun goes down.
Because you're way up there in the mountains.
At desert temperature, too.
I want like 300 below
desert,
sea level.
It was desert.
Where's that at?
We need to get you 300 below weigh-in.
Dude, it's right below frozen tundra.
Frozen tundra, that's a bird seed. Earth science.
But it is desert, though. Remember we looked it up and I couldn't believe it? Colorado is desert.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
You were right. I Googled it. When we did the gig out there.
It's got, like, snow.
Desert snow. Desert. It's all desert shit.
It's got mad shit.
Tech. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ate the sharpest tool in the shed.
In the shed.
Welcome to the ShedCast. Here with your boy Mike Nice, as usual, in the shed with my guys. Full shed tonight. To my left, you know him, you love him, the king of the cocks. Fire! Robbie the Fire Bernstein.
That was good, dude.
I was trying to do some fire. But then I was like, oh, I gotta say Robbie first. Robbie the Fire Bernstein. And to my diagonal left.
That's not bad.
To my fucking tic-tac-toe buddy.
Horizontal.
Tech A, a.k.a. horizontal.
Yeah. Horizontal. Yeah. Sounds like a NBA player from the fucking 70s.
And that voice, you know him. You love him. He's a Jeep Cherokee in a Jeep Cherokee. But we almost lost it one day after a long night of performing. And then we got a little wavy and then might have went off the road a little bit. Smashed the back up a little.
Someone may or may not fell asleep at the wheel.
But we're all here to talk about it.
Which
your boy Sid Floyd. Yeah, no, come on. We got to take it down a notch and tell a story.
We did 3 gigs in a row. And the third night was a smoke. It was a
smoke show, dude.
It was
They were
a rap
Worcester shows.
It was
a rap show, but it was also kind of like a smoking thing. Like everyone was.
Oh, we got gifted like the best weed I ever smoked. That was.
And dude,
I wish I could have given you some of that.
You know that story where Kanye West fell asleep with the wheel, and he was like, "Through the wire,
Jesus, take the wheel,
through the wind and through the wall." What it takes to be with you, I gladly risk it all.
Never heard of it.
Right down to the. Oh yeah, really? I had a.
Oh, you're talking about the
somebody ordered
that song from the
pancakes. I just
70s.
hit the scissor.
That song,
that right there could drive the same man
Yeah.
berserk. Not to worry, Mr. Ace, till the Izzy's back to wizard.
What you know about ordering pancakes? I just sipped the scissor. I would have said something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what you know?
But I never heard that song though.
That was valid. But that's what happened. It was like 3 gigs in a row, and the third night I was just shot. I was going to pee, and I was.
What were the 3
in
gigs?
front of your dad and your uncle.
Yeah.
That must have been wild, dude. They watched him do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The beep beep yeah. That was close. Nah, dude, you fucked up your whole Jeep. Dude.
that's
Just a
scary.
back corner. But everyone was straight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, I've done crazy. You already know.
Nah,
I've done dumb shit too.
But
So I'm
to
not
be real with
hanging
you,
on you.
that moment is one that haunts me like every day. not to bring it down, but like every day.
Thanks for bringing it up in the intro.
I have those same moments,
dude. When I'm just like chilling for a second, that shit'll come back to me, and I'll just like,
I almost killed them all.
You just PTSD'd them, man.
Dude, that shit.
That's all right. I do it to myself
all the time.
I had once
in the city. I was totally sober, and
oh, okay. Was it not past the statute of limitations?
It was in the middle of the day, and my sister and we drove into the city. My sister's a Sabbath observer, and it's easy to confuse.
Who's Sabbath? Who's she looking
Black
at?
Sabbath.
Chill out.
It's easy mentally to kind of confuse Saturdays and Sundays if you're Jewish, because like Saturday's like an intense day off and that you're not using electricity, you're going to synagogue. So just like mentally, like that's the day off. Christians
and like not driving, right?
Yeah, exactly. No electricity. Christians, Sundays more the day off.
If you're Jewish, then it's easy to mix up Saturdays and Sundays?
Essentially, yes.
Okay.
If you're religious observant, Saturdays are your Sunday.
But the whole world is off on Sunday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So we drove into the city and we parked the car and we just thinking like Jews, we're like, all right, we don't have to worry about
That's good.
we don't gotta worry about parking tomorrow.
Memoir name.
Right?
Fucking great.
But you don't have to worry about parking on Sundays. On Saturdays, you absolutely have to worry about parking.
Yeah.
All right. So I realized that the next day on Saturday, and I was no longer observant. Sister's still observant. So like I went to go get the keys, and like I'm in a rush just to move the car
down the creek.
Exactly.
Discreetly.
I kind of fuck with that.
Discreetly observant.
You're on the street.
Exactly.
You're street.
I get in the car and I'm just trying to like repark it or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Saturday. No, but Saturday.
Yo, someone was like, what'd you go to your car for? Oh, I had to like repark it.
I turned a New York City street corner.
You're doing drugs, dude. That's all right.
I'm gonna say like I probably wasn't even like going over 30, but I was just like a little bit frantic of like, oh, I gotta move this car, and I turned a street corner
before my
sister
wakes up.
Smashed it.
I so nearly took out a dad and his little girl. Had to like smash.
So
like
that's
Sabbath.
That's 300 points.
Had to smash the brakes,
350.
like right at that intersection, and the guy like looks over like in a pain. I was like, no, it's all good, man. Like I saw you guys.
It's all good. You're alive. I'm alive.
I bet I was teaching you a lesson.
He goes, keep
You
walking,
should have been like you were in New York.
But I can play that back in my head, like it.
Yeah. Like you almost killed a fucking.
You should have been
I sound like I stopped the car but it was like, if I was just a little bit more spaced out,
Think about how
I could
much.
have taken that girl out.
Think about how much cooler you would have been if you did though.
That's not fucking cool. Are you kidding me?
Maybe no, you would have been
Not even on
cooler.
drugs, just
Bernstein
being
with
like
two bodies.
Oh, you'd have been
like,
sick.
Two bodies on the Sabbath.
Two bodies burned.
How cool?
I don't
Think how he burns?
Wait, can I tell you another terrible one?
Two bodies.
Bobby, two
Can I tell you
bodies.
another terrible one? So this one
That's
fucks
a
me
cool,
up.
We do come up with good nicknames.
Yeah.
That one's kind of dope.
This one's still
Bobby Two Bodies.
AKA Two
not bad.
Bodies.
Instead of Scotty Too Hottie.
This
If you-
one-
Do you know how to do the worm? I don't want to keep it
I can do the
around.
worm.
Do you do the worm?
Dude, I can do the worm well.
Bobby, two
Can
bodies.
we do this for a skit?
Yeah.
Bobby Two Bodies. You do the Scotty Too Hottie.
No,
worm.
no. You
WWE.
run over a guy and his daughter, and then you just worm over the bodies.
I can 100% do the worm, except I always get
reverse.
nervous because like I remember from doing it, like you kind of
Smash your dick.
Yeah, you kind of mash your dick.
I was that hard when I fucking do.
No, it's not that you're. It's like it's just the way.
What if we take
What
precaution?
if the floor fucks you back?
What if we get a sheath underwear?
Okay.
We put them on backwards,
feel
and
like
you tuck the nuts in the back in the pouch in the back.
I feel like I could be better at it now that I wouldn't have to be as concerned.
What about that?
I'm actually really good at the worm.
I don't know what you said, but
Sheath underwear
I didn't know
backwards.
this.
You'd be shocked by how good my worm is.
Yeah, think
No
about this.
shit.
Yo,
I
sheath
swear.
underwear.
Shut the fuck
I ain't
up.
fucking around.
I ain't fucking at all.
I do worms all day, dude.
So you just
Doesn't work. Yo, sheath underwear backwards.
Yeah.
Tuck your junk into the pocket backwards. So it's like when you tuck your shit like
Or
you just wear a
Jalen
cup.
Sa-
Next
no, because that
Thursday.
hurts. No, the
Jock
cups
strap.
hurt.
Next Thursday.
Then you tuck it like James
Next
on the bottom.
Thursday, if it isn't too wet,
That's a good idea, dude.
What?
his
you?
asshole.
your dick?
No,
Yeah, I was
well,
gonna say that.
we can
Yeah.
film me worming it right outside.
Oh, okay. We'll film you worming.
I'll
I'll film you
worm it.
worming.
Can I tell you another one? It
He's just gonna
haunts-
start
of
worming
course.
now.
This
all
one
the time.
haunts me when I think about it.
Please.
So I used to go into the city
Tell
every
us.
day.
How much shit haunts you when you think about it?
I was doing open mics every day. I used to go to the Stand Up New York mic quite a bit. And the 72nd Street stop, I mean, it's got New York City steep stairs. What are you looking for?
Nothing. My bad. I'm sorry.
He's distracted. He's looking for a jewel. He's distracting me.
No, because I need nicotine. Sorry.
That's all good.
I wasn't trying to stop you.
I feel like a substitute teacher.
I wasn't trying to stop you.
It's all good.
Sorry.
You're literally going like a fucking.
No, it's this down here. It wasn't in your face at all. Was that close to his face?
You were like, yo, clamp.
Was that close to his face?
You should have just been like, hey, can I get the jewel?
But then that's audible and that fucks up the story.
Way less not as bad as just.
Okay.
It looks like you're just doing Morse code.
No, it looked worse
like
before. I tried to get you.
It looks like you're sending a telegram.
I kept on going like this to you, and you're just like. And I was trying to get this that was right next to you.
Yeah, that's probably fucking with you.
At some point, you guys will figure it out.
Go ahead.
All right, so
I'm a.
You got the steep. You got this. No, you're not. You got the steep staircase. And lady has a newborn. Like I'm gonna say, 10 days old, 11. I mean, fucking new,
fresh. Like left the hospital.
New.
Still got
to the point. And by the way, like a small.
The Billy still hanging.
Yeah. Small little white lady, and it's like. What are you doing? Why are you on the subway with an 11-year-old? And why are you trying? And it was clear that she was not. It was her and like her sister, just like dumb, pretty, wealthy white chicks. I don't know why they're on the subway with like a 10-day-old and like
take a fucking cab.
They just bought it.
They're they just bought the kid, and they're like not able to quite facilitate the stairs, right? It wasn't a hand. It was like a baby carriage thing, right? So I go, do you guys need a hand here? And they go, yeah. So I start...
Hold my baby.
So I take the...
Start fucking the baby.
I take the front of the carriage. They take the other side. We're going up the stairs. And then at some point, like, they're not, like, we're just going up the stairs. I see, like, panic on their face, and I stop. They couldn't even communicate it, but you got to go up the stairs with the back facing the bottom of the stairs so the kid can't fall out.
Yeah, like Untouchables. Like Untouchables.
Yeah.
Like in a car.
No, at the scene in Untouchables.
We did not do it that way.
Man in the white coat.
I don't know how to carry. Like, I wasn't.
You're all together now.
I fell down an escalator like that as a kid.
Right. But this kid was like a 10. I'm telling you.
Forever?
It's my earliest memory.
We were just falling over and over and over.
We were centimeters from this kid slipping right out of this thing and going down New York City subway stairs. I'm talking centimeters.
So
and then you know what I learned from that? Can I just tell you what I learned from that? Never help strangers.
Yeah.
You look the other way. You go.
Then they blame it on you.
Oh my
and you
God.
got a fucking dead baby on your
hands. I don't need that on my conscience.
Bobby, 2 bodies.
I was just trying to go do an open mic and I nearly killed a baby.
I don't need 3.
That's 2. That would have been 2 baby bodies.
Bernsey, what if you grabbed that baby to walk down the stairs and somebody was like, "That's my baby."
Oh,
and the two girls just walk away.
And then all of a sudden you're just standing there.
What the fuck? And you're like, yeah, this is not my child.
You get busted for kidnapping.
And they're like, can you help me?
That's why you don't help
that's a good plot to a movie is like you're just helping them and then someone yells and they just flee in out. And then the cops just like, you just get hauled into the system.
Yeah.
Dude, my earliest memory.
I was trying to help a mom up the stairs.
Your name is Stolen Baby.
Shut the fuck up, you pedophile.
It writes itself.
Yeah, that's a good move or skit. It's a good movie.
You know what?
That's a good movie.
It's a good
kleptopedo.
It's a good like candid camera thing the other way to set it up of asking someone, "Hey, do you mind helping with this kid?" And then like you get to the middle of the stairs, so like he can't let it go. And then go, "Hey, that's my kid." And the two other people just run. The two people just run. And you're just like stuck there.
Do you think anyone's done that as a prank yet? Like you pull up a baby, like, yo, can you just
probably Nelk Boys?
What you need is
be like, yo, I just gotta tie my shoe real quick, and then the baby carriage, and then someone's like, yo, that's my baby. Like,
you need like something that really looks like a baby, so that if the person just drops,
no, it's a baby. No, I mean just a carriage.
No, they gotta drop it.
No, a carriage. You just, I would just put it next to you, like, yo, just watch the baby. I'm tying my shoe.
They did that on you can look it up. I think Jackass did something like that.
Yeah, with the baby on the bike.
Carriage would just go.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
Or on the
like, oh my God.
Do you mind watching this for a second? It would just go.
They also did it on the roof.
Yeah.
And then they also did it on the bike
where you just kept falling. And then he did a funny. He did a funny one with. By the way, that's when Jackass was at its best. Was when they were just like fucking like those man on the street Jackass moments.
Absolutely.
They did one where it was the same thing where he was parking in like a what do they call the
runaway carriage?
When you have like the dead body in the back?
Hearse.
Hearse. Yeah. He was like parking a hearse on a hill with the thing coming out.
Oh yeah, and then he would drive away and then it would fall out the back.
And then he did another one where he was walking in a hazmat suit with something that just had condensed like air in it, and then he would drop it and then just like run away type thing.
That was a show that Mikey showed
the best.
Mikey showed me a show once, I think, where it was like
must have been Trigger Happy TV.
No. It was on You Should Leave Now. Where it was
I Think You Should Leave.
I Think You Should Leave.
Yeah.
Where it's this show where the bodies
Text Life.
The bodies fall out of the fucking text the dude.
It's my autobiography called I Think You Should Leave.
He goes, yo, the door opens that way, and Tech goes,
wait, no,
I was here yesterday.
It
goes both ways.
Like,
and he just keeps pushing it.
That's that show on Netflix that we watched with Doomer.
All right, go ahead, pull it up. Yeah, we did.
This is the only one I can find is on the roof.
Go ahead, run it.
Road wife for today. Miss Klepper, this is our darling child.
Michelle
Daddy
Klepper?
and baby are going to go on a little adventure.
He just puts it on the roof and then drives away. He doesn't even like pretend like he's putting something in the trunk.
Oh my.
Oh my god! I just put that up there.
Oh my god, my fucking darling baby.
Oh, I just put that up there and for no reason just drove away. And then he just puts in the front seat, dude.
Which is not. You're,
no, you can't.
You can't do that at all.
Oh baby.
Go straight to the
Look at
sun.
this guy. He's so crazy.
Where's he in
all these
Florida?
people's day are fucked up. Oh yeah, for sure.
That's Florida, 100%.
That's insane.
Yo, while you got this up, I did have one topic that I wanted to bring up.
All right.
Did you guys see the fucking Uber Eats dude who walked down the court in the college game?
No.
Yeah,
to do a delivery?
But
dude, someone
that had to be a prank, right?
Dude, no,
because you can't be that dumb.
No. It was not a prank. This was during gameplay.
That was college?
College basketball.
You think it was someone on the team placed the order?
Someone in the stands.
I hope so.
Someone in the stands. Somehow. Dude, honestly, maybe he had to do it on purpose to get on TV. But he walks. Yo, this dude's got an Uber Eats bag, and he
There's got to be a better video than this.
There's people coming in for like a 3-pointer in the corner,
right?
And he just walks up next to the dude, and he's got the bag in his hand. And he's like, "Hey, like, what's up?" And everyone's like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like that.
I think I might have told this story on the podcast before, but one time in high school, I got detention.
Uh-oh.
And
for what?
They never did detention. Like my school.
For what?
I'll tell you. My school was a freak show. No one ever got in trouble ever. And then they changed the principal senior year. And they did like a weekend retreat type thing.
Where?
Wherever. It's not
Come
important.
on, you know where.
It's like an upstate New York hotel. I promise you it's not a detail important to this story.
All right, whatever.
We didn't go, a lot of us did not go to the Saturday morning prayer services.
Uh-oh.
No?
And then they decided that they were going to do detention. Actually, yes.
Of course.
So
if I know Bobby Two Bodies, he was over.
So it's actually a rare high school hangover because I wanted to bring all sorts of marijuana and alcohol to this thing, and the other kids were being a bunch of pussies. Like, please don't, you can't stay in our room if you. I was like, all right, fine, I won't bring anything. And then like we all got up there,
squares,
and we're like, we need some fucking drugs. So then we went and I stole wine from this shitty kosher like hotel thing, and it was like 6% alcohol.
I know kosher wines. We've had. Remember?
I brought those to you. You remember from Junk Luggers?
Yeah, we drank. It's like Concord grape wine
type shit
from New Hampshire, the Free State.
And I fucking chugged it. Yep. And I remember that next day. It's not that I was hungover because like you're still 18, so you don't really get hungover. But it was like a rare morning.
It's just
you're
a beer, like the same strength as beer.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
We didn't drink those though.
No, so anyways,
you got detention.
So I got detention. Now I thought I was being a smart ass, and I went and I got like the biggest soft serve ice cream cone because it was like a lunch detention.
This is pre-lactose.
Yeah, this was the pre-lactose.
Yeah. And I was like, I thought I was being funny, and I was like, I'm gonna take this ice cream cone and I'll sit there and I'm gonna stare at the rabbi the entire time. Like that was my plan. I was just gonna sit there like literally just stare at him and
not say a fucking word
and just
and then
lick.
and I thought like if he said anything I'd be like, shh, it's detention, I'm not supposed to talk. Like I would just, you know what I mean, like I was gonna just sit in that pocket, and I thought I was being funny. The kids that were a year below me were so much funnier.
Really?
They ordered in the biggest delivery for lunch. Like they went to a kosher restaurant and ordered platters of food because it was like a lunch detention.
Yeah. Like and, a bunch of these kids
whitefish salad. Yeah, they kind of like had money, so they ordered like wings and burgers and French fries because it was a lunch detention. And then they were sitting there like my joke just wasn't funny even remotely.
You got overshadowed
in comparison
easily,
because then they were sitting there the whole time going, hey, can you pass the whatever? And you'd be like, you're not allowed to. He's like, I'm eating lunch. It's lunch. Like they were like just. I'm sure they're all brilliant Jew lawyers now because they're just sitting there and then they loopholed the whole thing. Yeah, and the rabbi at one point just started losing it. Like towards the end, he goes, "This was not a detention. We're gonna do it again. This was disrespectful." Oh my god, it was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. And I was so mad because I thought I had a good joke, and their joke was just so much like detention started, and I think the guy was even like, oh, you guys didn't bring lunch? Like, no, it's showing up. And then the Mexican delivery guy shows up to the classroom.
In the school. Someone let him in the school.
Someone let him in. On the desk in front of the fucking rabbi who's supposed to be watching over detention because that's the only place to unload the food.
Yeah. That's top G.
That was pretty good.
Dude, detention for me was a fucking joke,
I think I ended up eating their food a little bit, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hell yeah. Why
Rabbi didn't start slapping people.
You want to see it real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Let's see if we can see this. No, this is going to be the
turnover.
There he is, right there.
Bro, you're out of your mind, bro. You're out of your mind. He's like the dude's on the
later. Give it to me later.
Who ordered that? Play that again. Real quick. Oh, there he is, right there.
Oh, that was even closer. Go back.
That's got to be a prank.
Look. Wait, go back to that closer view, Mike.
Which one?
Look, they got him courtside.
Yeah.
He goes out.
That can't be real.
With the yellow ducky jacket.
That can't be real.
That's what I'm saying, dude. This guy knows what he's fucking doing.
Look.
Oh, but you got to get this.
Oh, wait, his face looks really retarded, though. He might actually do it.
You got this retarded channel on, though. You got to pause it before.
A food delivery driver walked onto the court of a division.
I just want him to say,
these are bad people.
A delivery food driver walks out of the
Tech, can you recognize your own?
Delivers McDonald's.
No. What is that supposed to mean? He looks like he's about to get abducted by a sewer clown. Is that one of yours?
Nice.
You like that?
I do like that. Yo, they say that he got really fucked up from that role, the dude who played Pennywise. He said that Pennywise haunted him in his sleep for months.
Pennywise. That's so gay.
As fuck, right?
Pennywise.
Right, that's what they say happened to, what's the name when he was playing the Joker?
Oh, yeah, fucking
it was
the guy that died, right?
It was the same conversation.
No, it's Joaquin Phoenix, I thought, no?
It was not Joaquin Phoenix. It was
Heath Ledger.
Stupid.
Wait, you're talking about Heath Ledger?
You're thinking of fucking
Heath Ledger.
No, because Joaquin Phoenix went...
Yeah, Snow Dogs. It's Cuba Gooding Jr., you fucking moron.
You're fucking... Yeah, you're right.
Fucking idiot.
He had nightmares about Huskies.
And he tried to make that touchdown.
The Jamaican Husky team,
and he was trying to make the football team.
Oh, Jamaica has a bobsled team.
Yeah. They also have a Snow Dogs team.
But
feel the rhythm.
What I said was also correct.
Come on, Jamaica, it's bobsled time.
Dude, John Candy.
What are you fucking
number one underrated
Martin Yahoo doing your fucking patois voice?
Matis Yahoo.
Yes. Matis Yahoo. Yeah, get it right, dude.
That was
he's a legend.
Yo, that was a test, and you guys are all fucking.
That's he Boita.
He's playing.
He's
playing with Galactic at the Blue Note this weekend.
I love a good Modest.
I prefer to see them with Robert Randolph. That's the more interesting setup.
Modest Yahoo.
No, Galactic.
Oh,
you guys put on Galactic. They're cooler than Lettuce.
Who the hell is any of these people? What the hell is that?
Galactic.
I know Lettuce, though.
Lettuce was awesome.
It's the middle of a B and a T.
Killer bass player.
There you know.
It's the middle of a B and a T.
Tech's been sharing my arms resting.
I have to get close, though, because then he'll yell at me like that.
I appreciate it.
A bobsled team.
I think you should have said bacon and tomato. Would have been better. Because it was a lettuce.
Oh, if you said L?
No, you said, yeah, exactly.
Exactly. One off. I get it.
You said bacon, tomato, then it would have been... It was good.
Yeah,
I liked it. It was too much of a thinker. You should have made it less of a thinker.
My Jamaica has a first name.
It's what?
Pataois.
Yes, nice. Nice, dude. And on that note, what was your topic that you said you had earlier?
What?
That's our new running bit. You're thinking of slow dogs, dude.
Yeah.
That's run out. You had one more thing?
My jewel dry.
I didn't have
else got some topics? I'll talk about St. Louis. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, actually, yes.
Oh, the chairs.
Did you go to the arches?
The ones
you said you wanted to talk about the chairs.
What's the story about the chairs? Tell us about the chairs.
I don't know. It's not that.
It's not that great. I know. Talk about St. Louis.
And we don't got time for that.
Talk about St. Louis. Did you go to the arches? The arch?
Did you go with Menuhin?
Last time I was in St. Louis, we stayed by the arches, so I saw the arches. This time, I had the best time, but I did not do anything other than the shows and be in the hotel room.
Nice.
This time was the best.
No, it was cool. The club had a guy pick me up for. It was cool. It felt like glamorous lifestyle, man. Things were changing. So I show up. They had a guy pick me up at the airport. Had a little sign for me. I was like, oh hell yeah, dude, this is great. And then
Jerry Seinfeld showed up at the hotel room.
And then
it's like a rich rock star.
Oh, this is kind of funny. So they told me that I got an email with the hotel I was staying at, and Dave's also staying at this hotel. And I show up with all my gear, and then they go, "We got you in the wrong hotel." We got you in the other
not the right one,
the Ritz.
And I got all this gear with me. And so I talk my way into staying where I currently am.
We know.
I use my incredible charm, right?
Mm-hmm. Your gift of gab.
My gift of gab. I go upstairs. I put all the stuff in the room. I let Dave know I'm there. I have to give him some gear. I also got a 6-pack of beer from him. He's in a bathrobe.
I'm a little drunk.
He tells me his room number.
Whoa!
Nice. Score.
And I go,
I'm getting a raise.
And then I realize that room number does not exist in this hotel. So I go down.
It's unlocked.
I go down and I go, hey, I'm looking for the following room number.
The guy's like,
is that a different elevator?
The guy's like, fuck, I'm sorry to tell you, but the guy's not interested.
She goes, no, that's the other building. You were actually supposed to be in the room next door.
Right next to that?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, thanks. Perfect.
Sweet. But you worked all your fucking charm to get yourself where you
into
were.
the wrong hotel. I talked my way into the wrong hotel.
Imagine the girl thought that you got stiffed up on a gay date. You got stiffed on a gay date.
It was the same. No, but it was really cool because working the Funny Bone, we had packed shows. People showed up. It's also like... I
saw that. I saw pictures of it.
It's so easy being in that feature spot. Because I'm used to
headlining
or running my own shows.
Yeah, absolutely.
This one, you just hang out in the green room. You drink because the hotel's right there. You just get up, like you can cherry pick your best jokes and just rock out.
There you go.
Yeah.
Take mushrooms if
only
you
have to do 20. And then Saturday, I love doing the live pods because they're fun to do. But it definitely does change the dynamic because then I end up like having to wake up and prep all day, and then you're nervous that you're not going to have anything on the topics.
Yeah,
because you're putting together like a fresh hour and a half. You know what I mean? So you got to kind of be on top of it. No, I get we do a different thing here, and
I prep for Village.
If we did,
crazy,
and if we did it live, we would have to prep.
Yeah,
it's not good live when you go in with no plan.
Dog, if we did this live, people would have been fucked.
We did this live a couple times.
Yeah, we used to do that. Dude, I'm still thinking, dude, if you're like working at the desk and you're like, I'm looking for this room, Dave Smith, and then she's like,
we did
sorry. That's not a real room number, honey.
Sweetheart.
I'm sorry to tell you, I don't think he's interested.
The hotel bar is right there, though. Here's a complimentary drink.
I mean, maybe he'll show up. I don't know. I don't want to, he might. Maybe you just mix the numbers up.
It's okay. I'm sure it's
That makes way more sense. Who goes out to a bar at 10 a.m.? We landed on the moon. No way.
Shit. I don't think we did, so it's fine.
I agree with you.
Same.
I
Samesies.
don't believe any of you guys.
You don't believe
making my way down
the moon either.
Walking around in my own town.
All right, let's
making my way on the moon. Walking around.
I didn't get there.
Let's hit some plugs.
It was fake though.
Mike Nice.
Because the Cold War happened. Scott Nice.
Usually you're still in your disgusting male clothes.
And I went to
he's
play
not.
today.
A play?
Yeah,
What kind of
a
play?
school. It is a school play. The Nutcracker.
Nice. All right, plugs.
All right, plugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do plugs.
You usually start.
I just do start. I always start.
He said doo-doo.
He
said doo-doo.
No, I didn't. He said doos do.
He said
I said doos do.
He said doo-doo.
I said doos do.
bro.
I said doos do.
Doo-doo.
No.
Hit us with some plugs. Hit us with some plugs. Hit us with some plugs.
I didn't say it.
Hit us with some plugs.
I didn't say it.
I'm
gonna do it. I'm gonna do plugs.
Hit us with some
I'm gonna plugs, right? You could
hit them.
Wait, do you have any? Do you have any questions?
I'm laying down beats over here, bro. I'm trying to give you a nice groove.
I'm trying to plug.
That's a solid sample.
Oh yeah.
What?
We were talking about sandwiches and fucking. We're talking about bread.
What about?
What are your feelings about bread? Actually, we don't have any time today. No, he made me do it, dude.
Right,
Kick him later.
I thought you were gonna do
really
it before.
burned me on that.
Nah, I know. All right, you can find me.
Great.
I'm trying to plug, dude. You can find me at Mike Nice CT on all platforms. You already know. ShedCast, Shed Network, Village in the Shed, Sports Schmorts, and Spotify. Go stream those numbers. But you can find us on all the streaming platforms. Me and Sid Floyd. New music.
You gotta let him like answer the question though before you cut him off.
I know, but I did ask a stupid question. I said, "What do you feel about bread?"
You gotta let him go. Well, and then you go, "We don't got time for that. You can't fucking shut him."
I thought
down
he did
before
say that.
Nah, he went like this. He thought about it. And he goes, "I fucking love bread." But he
And then
didn't
I was
say
like,
it.
"Shut up."
He was like, "Shut up in your head, you stupid, you fucking
Dude,
idiot, you dumb idiot."
Don't worry.
Fucking
Plugs, dude.
I don't respect you enough to make me feel worse about myself.
I don't want to make you feel worse. I don't want to make you feel worse.
He would never make
That's
you
a
feel like that.
patronizing little passive aggressive fucking.
I believe it's patronizing.
Yeah. What?
I believe it's patronizing.
You would say that
That'll
because you're
sneak
not a
back
patriot.
in when you least
I am
expect
a
it.
Patriot.
What'd you say about the
I
back ends?
remember it.
I like pastries.
I remember that.
Ooh, I do like pastries.
All right, Robbie the Fire, Run Your Mouth podcast, doing live dates. Go to comicdavesmith.com. Also, with Justin Silver in Fairfield in like a week from now. And then also...
Where in Fairfield?
At the...
Playhouse?
I'll get you guys the deets. You guys should come out for
Gotcha,
it.
we'll be
I can
there.
probably get you guys
That's
some
dope.
tickets.
We'll be there.
And I think that venues bring your own beer, so you guys can bring the party supplies.
Tennessee?
Will.
And then... also, just found out going to be doing Buffalo with BK Chris and Ryan Long, so that should be cool as well. Filling up the calendar, and then at some point we'll have some porch tour dates coming at you guys.
Damn, that's a lot of stuff.
Shed?
That's where we're in.
Shed Tech with the
Shed
head
Tech 8 on Instagram and Twitter. That's where you can find me. You can also find me on the Sports Morse podcast drop every Wednesday and Saturday with Big Tone, Mike Nice, Renzo, best sports podcast ever. Delicious podcasts. Sometimes I'm on the Village too, and that's also on the Shed Network. It's the best anime podcast ever, and possibly new podcast.
Don't say it.
But I won't say it.
Smart.
So thank you.
Don't say it till you play it, motherfucker.
All right.
Motherfucker.
But not
noise.
for me. But not for me.
All right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Facts. You can follow me Sid_Floyd on all that shit. By the time this comes out, just had a new video drop, Knife Talk, shot by Jeffrey Doomer. I am. Chill the fuck out. Don't make me fucking nervous. Imagine them in their underwear. Yeah, that shit with Jeffrey Doomer. Shout out to Mikey, Tech, my boy Smalls. Q came through that night, and our boy KC over at Just Right, which is now, I think, Genius Studios. So shout out to them for letting us shoot the video there. That shit's out. Please go check that out. Run it up. And me and Mikey got some new shit on the way as well. As you already know, check out all the other podcasts on the network. And we got some shows coming for the spring, so stay fucking tuned. Mad content on the way. 2023. Mother B.
That's right.
Yes,
Mother
sir.
bitch.
Mother Beach.
And I bid you guys to keep rolling up. Sayonara later, bitches. Peace.
Where's Mikey?
He's asleep.
70 for a
He
dime.
doesn't want to.
Dude, hook me up. I don't want to make a fucking scene.
Well, you already fucking made a big scene.
70 for a dime is a fucking deal. I'll be back at 4 to pick it up.
He doesn't want to.
Dude, fucking tell him.
I already fucking told him.
Well, tell him again.
He fucking said no.
Well, make him say yes.
How the fuck am I tell him?